Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. All right, so since the time I started this channel, I have always said that I intended this to be an interactive thing. I've been pretty good about responding to comments, at least on YouTube up to now, and I intend to continue that trend across to other venues that I'm expanding to at this point, especially DTube. And so, as long as comments, even if you disagree with me, I'm perfectly fine with a discussion. If it is nothing but personal attacks or insults, I will just block you. I'm not going to waste my time or emotional energy on you. So if that's going to be your goal, just go ahead and block yourself right now, please. Anyway, so some things I have dealt with along the way have been people claiming that my channel is some form of narcissism. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you. And, if you look back to the very beginning, one of my very first video on YouTube, I explained that it took me over a year to talk myself into getting in front of a camera. I don't really like watching or listening to myself all that much. Over time, I think I have gotten better at it. Actually, I've watched some of my old videos. I know I've gotten better at it because I was very nervous in the beginning. Doesn't mean that I'm a professional. I'm not an actor. I've never been in theater, etc. So that's just not me. I am not in love with my own image or my own voice. And if you pay attention, all of the subjects on this channel, everything I focus on has an impact on the welfare, the well-being of millions, if not billions, of human beings. That is not the sign of a narcissist. So you can just drop that one straight off. Anyway, and attacks on my appearance or my speech pattern, fuck you. Anyway, if you've got nothing of any value to offer, then don't offer it at all. All right, so some of the steps I am taking at this point to make that I've been meaning to do for quite some time, but I lack the time and resources, etc. First of all, polls. I tried posting some a couple of polls on Facebook the other day. What wound up happening was that after just a very few people voted on the polls, multiple choice polls, right? Multiple choice. I'll get back to that. After very few people had voted, then it turned out I was getting all kinds of comments that people could not vote on the options. So it was obvious that Facebook just locked down the ability for people to vote at all. They left comments open, but the polls I am posting are for numerical research. And that's where another part came in. Some people from the very beginning, just wanted to throw in a whole bunch of stuff. The choices were very generic. like healthcare. Right? You know, what is your biggest concern? Financial support for Americans, healthcare, and people wanted to go into all kinds of garbage that, okay, if you want to go into your own detailed description of what you want, then do it on your own channel, on your own page. Don't try to subvert mine. All right? I'm trying to gather numbers so that what I am talking about is as accurate as possible. That is reflective of the general consensus on major issues. So, you know, please respond to the polls. I will be posting some. I had to find an external source that didn't cost, you know, a fortune. I mean, I spend more money on this channel than I make from it. So, you know, especially when you factor in all the time that I spend on it. So I will be putting links to polls under future videos and on social media just to gather as many responses as possible. You know, I do ask that you don't, you know, vote multiple times. I appreciate that because I want an accurate reflection. Anyway, so I will be putting polls up. That makes this channel more interactive. That gives me a better idea and gives me solid numbers that I can present on the channel, you know, so, as to what people are thinking. All right. So the other effort is that I have been planning on a live stream for some time. There was a limited interest for a while. Hopefully there's more of an interest now. I know a lot of people are still suffering from social isolation, and so, you know, at least this gives a discussion. And we need to talk about so many subjects. Anyway, so I'm going to have my first live stream this Saturday. Tentative times: Central Time, 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m. Now you can comment more than once, but you know, so if you want to, pause the video and comment below as to what time would work best for you, and I will go with the greatest number of responses and announce what time it will be in another video later this week. Okay? Before Saturday. I'm not going to try 6 p.m. on Saturday. 6 p.m. on Saturday is when I believe Jimmy Dore does his live stream, and it would be absolutely pointless for me to even try to compete with that. It just wouldn't happen. Anyway, so I'm not sure which site I'm going to do the live stream on. It's going to be on either YouTube or on Facebook. Let me know also in your response as to the time. If you're interested, let me know whether Facebook or YouTube works better for you. I did hear about another site for live streaming from Wendy Chavez. Thank you, Wendy. You're always, you know, a fantastic resource, and I appreciate it very much. I'm still looking into it. I kind of think you have to sign up for a an account not a subscription, but an account. And by the way, the poll site that I'm using does not collect any of your data, your personal data. It only records the poll results. And that was an important aspect of it for me. And the same is going to be true for doing a live stream. I have to assume if you're watching on this on, if you watch this on YouTube or on Facebook, I have to assume you've already got an account. So it's not gathering anything more. Anyway, let me know what worked best for you. The time and the website for the live stream. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it to work. Anyway, so again, this is supposed to be a discussion. This whole site, this whole channel is supposed to be a discussion, not just me trying to tell you what to think. I've always been good about presenting evidence, and I have very strong opinions, but that doesn't mean I don't respect other opinions. So please let me know if you're interested, and respond to the polls. I hope to hear more responses, and I will see you in the next one. Please share this video. Talk about, try to talk some of your friends into joining in on the live stream. This would be a very good discussion if we get all of it spread out for future live streams. It will probably be sometime during the week because I work on weekends. It's every other weekend. And in between 12-hour shifts, I'm not doing a live stream. So, and I'll be looking into a lot more resources and presenting them to people. So I want to hear what your thoughts are, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thank you. Oh, and if you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel. I've had to spend a bunch of money on an external backup drive and high-speed cable for the high-definition camera, which I'm waiting to come in, so hopefully the video quality is going to improve soon. Anyway, like I said, I spend more on the channel than I make. All right, talk to you next time, and have a good night.